Hello everybody, this is Ruler of Ice and welcome back to Let's Play the TALOS Principle 2. Now, before I continue, first and foremost, I have to apologize for the last episode because my voice couldn't be heard pretty much at all. It was so quiet. I believe the reason for what happened was that my recording program, the OBS, updated, and with that update, it screwed up my mic settings. So that's why. Because I didn't touch it otherwise. All I did was update the OBS, and it screwed me over. That's what I get for not testing things beforehand. It's a shame too, because in the last episode I had a lot to say about a lot of things, like the blacksmith's responsibility and the church's power during the time when Galileo lived. The church and the Inquisition, I mean. So yeah, I had a lot to say about those things, and that's a shame. It is really a shame that my voice couldn't be heard well in the last episode. So I apologize for that, and I pretty much wasted your time when trying to explain things like that. I really need I pretty much could actually have a second monitor if I wanted to, but the problem is that I don't have a big enough table for one thing. I don't have a big enough table for that. Because the place where the second monitor has to be is the place where my printer is. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh well. Nothing that can be done about it right now. Anyway, I'm going to continue where I left the last time, so let's get down to it right now, and hopefully my voice can be heard well. I had to change mic settings, so I'm not sure about the quality right now. I could be as loud as I was 5 years ago, or I could be as quiet as I was in the last episode, or maybe I'm well balanced. I don't know. I did try to look at the for a YouTube video about the mic settings, but those don't help you a lot because they depend on what type of mic do you have. Do you have the kind of mic I have that is attached to headphones, or do you have a separate mic that is hanging on well, what is it called now? The kind that's actually connected to your table. The kind studios use. Or do you have a kind of mic that's on a again, what is it called? A leg? Not a human leg, the metal leg. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Anyway, let's continue. So I did this? Yeah, I guess I did. Yeah, I did. Number 5 then. Alright, where is it? Also, I haven't found any of the stars in this area. I did lower the sounds in this game because the sounds in this game are so loud, even on 50%. My music was on 50%, and it's still. I don't know if my mic was part of the reason, but even on 50%, the music was very loud in this game. And even now, it's very loud, and it's on 30%. Isn't it? Yeah, 30%. I even lower the dialogue volume. This game is too loud. Surprisingly loud. Wait a minute. Oh, number 5 is probably there. Yeah. By the way, I forgot what I can't get to the last one, this one. I have done these two now. Unless I'm mistaken, I've done these two. The last one is over here, and I can't get to it until I have access to the structure. Balance of forces. Alright then, what do I have? A box and accumulator. Then with a diagonal way to go over the field. Wait a minute, why? 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 What is up in here then? There's a ladder here so I can get out. Wait a minute. There's another. Oh, it requires a blue beam. The other fan. Alright. Where can I get a blue beam for the accumulator? And what's with the box though? I can put a box on the pressure plate here, but that doesn't help me. There's the goal. How do I get to that goal? Oh, wait a minute, I can go through here. But, oh, there's the blue emitter. However, I can't take the accumulator through the purple field. There's a purple field there. So, how do I do this? Oh, I know exactly how to do this. I know exactly how to do this. Balance of forces. Nice. Put the box on the pressure plate, take the accumulator, and take the blue beam. There, here we go. Alright, this is gonna be hard though. How am I supposed to... Oh! Oh, wait a minute, no. This should work. At least I think this should work. Not quite. It doesn't quite work. Put the accumulator on the other pressure plate, take the box, put the box on the inactive fan, take the accumulator but keep connections. This should work. At least I hope it will. Yes! It works! It works! It's floating in midair. Pretty much. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, that's okay. It's still up. And puzzle solved.
is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Huh?
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
What picture did you take? Oh, that. Nothing. Notice some interesting design elements here. The camera focused on the hand, not the design element. Or did you actually mean your hand here? That was an easy puzzle, though. Very easy. Alright, number 6. Where's the second lost puzzle? There's a terminal over there, most likely. The first lost puzzle is over there. Yeah. Alright. Alright, number 6. Reconnaissance. Huh? Reconnaissance? Oh, this is a big one. This is a big puzzle room. So, there's a purple field over here. What's on its side? A green emitter. That's rare. Oh, there's a wall where a drill can be used. I only have one accumulator. There's an RGB connector, a drill over there. How do I get the drill over here? I can put the accumulator on the pressure plate. That's all. That's the only thing I can do here. RGB connector is beyond the blue field. There's a blue emitter here. And another field. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Maybe? Use the accumulator to take a blue beam. Not quite. Alright. There we go. Had to be on the pressure plate myself because the beam didn't reach. But what about now? If I put the accumulator on the pressure plate and aim it at the blue recipient. There. I got the RGB connector. But now what? What do I do with it? There's a second purple field here. And there's a red recipient here? Where's the red beam? Oh. Oh. There's no red emitter. I have to use the RGB connector. There's a problem though. How do I connect the green emitter and the blue emitter with the RGB connector? And how do I use this drill? The only wall I can really drill is over there beyond the bars. There's also a normal connector, by the way. I didn't notice that. Oh! Oh! I can take the drill to the other side now, because there's a pressure plate there, which disabled the blue field. Nice. So, now there's a problem here. How do I connect the green emitter and the blue emitter with the red recipient? How do I do that? Actually, wait a minute, wait. Do I even need it? I wonder. I actually now wonder. Do I need it? If I put the drill, I have to aim it so that it's pretty much near that, I guess. Wait a minute. I can do this better, I guess. Let's take the accumulator away. Break the connections. What about if I use the driller on the pressure plate and drill on the wall at the same time? What about then? There's still oh, wait a minute, I don't need... What am I doing? I don't need to worry about the purple field. I can just put the accumulator through the hole. Discharge it. Discharge it. There we go. Take the green. There we go. And then I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work or not. There's actually a problem. There is a problem. Do I even... Actually, wait. Do I even actually need to worry about it? Because I have an accumulator, I can take it anywhere. So what if I now take the accumulator way over here? There is still a problem. There is actually still a problem. I didn't take the I feel stupid. I didn't take the RGB connector out. Let's take the RGB connector out. There we go. And let's get the green again. There we go. Alright, now this should work. Oh, like that, huh? It's like that. That's why I need it like that. Oh, this is going to be bad. Or maybe not. Let's see. If I put the accumulator here, take the RGB connector, take the normal connector out, connect it to the blue emitter, and connect it to the blue recipient over here. It doesn't connect right now because the blue field is on the way. There. There shouldn't be a clash here. Now, with the RGB connector, connect the blue emitter, connect the accumulator, and connect the red recipient, and put it on a pressure plate. And there we go. Puzzle solved. Another interface. What is it? Ah, social media. My farming obsession. Buddha has 917. Why do you have a picture of a man. Oh well. So I've been playing a ton of this old Gehenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. They're still making games? Or did you find it somewhere in an archive? The title says it all. It's a sort of simple farming simulator. Maybe not the most sophisticated game, but I'm getting really obsessed with it. And I'm having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. Like it makes me happy, but also sad. Oh, I remember it! I think I know what the game is about. Oh yeah, I think I know. Does anyone have any idea what is happening to me? Ovis 909. The game appeals to you because of the human need to commune with nature, to live a lifestyle that's not about dominating the world, but coexisting with it. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to be thousands of years ago, but happy because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible for us. Lebistros 427. Maybe it's because the people of Gehenna, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. Nice. Nice. What is it actually called? Continuation? No. God damn it, what is it called actually? I should know that word. I forgot the word. Oh well. Continuity. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word I'm looking for. Continuity. I think it's Damien 903. I think it's actually the opposite of what Ovis is saying. These games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could build things, grow things, when we could impose our will on the world instead of being completely powerless and inactive. What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity in real, material ways, and you're sad because just simulating it is not enough. You don't want to farm, you want to be a pioneer, as we humans were born to be. Oh, that is actually rich. Not saying it's wrong or anything like that. How many of you out there have ever played a simulator game? Like Microsoft Flight Simulator, House Flipper? Yeah, that's also a simulator. And what else? Walking simulator? The actual walking simulator with the WASD, or what was the control with in that game? It was actually a rage game. How many of you actually played a simulator game? Pellegrino 800. It's just a game. Don't overthink it. Yeah, how many of us actually overthink the game? I have done it plenty of times, so you've seen me do it. You've seen me overthink things. So, to whom do I agree? Maybe not the most sophisticated, but I'm getting really obsessed with it, and I'm having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. Like it makes me happy, but also sad. I think the sadness is actually because it's not really real. But you're happy because you feel like you're contributing in some way, but it's not real. It's not real contribution. So, with that in mind, you need to commune with nature, live a lifestyle that's not dominating. You're sad because we can't ever return No, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with all this. Maybe it's because the people of Gehenna, despite their research, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. No, not that either. I think it's actually also... I was just saying, these games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency. We could impose... What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity. This! I agree with Damien. I guess I can see your point. Thanks for the feedback, everyone. I'll go play another round now. Huh? Good luck. Alright. One more puzzle to go, really. Then the gate can be... Then the gate is open. What is over there? Probably a terminal. No, it's a lost puzzle. The second lost puzzle. Okay, let's do it. Lateral inhibition. Wait, what? Lateral inhibition? Oh, this is not good. There's a fan on a wall, which is going to push me if it's active. There are two blue fields, a pressure plate behind the first field, an accumulator and an inverter. Okay. There's a blue emitter and a red recipient here. Not what I'm actually expecting. Yeah, it activates the fan, and now I can't get to where the field is. So how do I do this? Oh wait, wait a minute. I could get to that area. So I can actually let's actually break the connections on the inverter and just aim it at the red recipient. That's all. Then with the accumulator, take the blue beam and then now I'm on the other side of the wall and the fan. Now connect the accumulator with the inverter. But now there's a problem. There's a pressure plate here and I need to press it in order to get to the other side. So how do I do this now? I only have an inverter. Oh, I messed up there. No problem. But how do I do this? There's a problem here. How do I get one of these things to the other side? I only need one of them. I only need one of them to the other side. Only one. But how? How do I do this? Oh boy, how do I do this? How do I do this? Lateral inhibition. This fan here actually makes it worse. Yeah, how do I get one of these? Either the inverter or the accumulator. How do I get one of them to the other side of this field without breaking, while maintaining the gate open? How do I do that? I can't do anything beyond here. I can only make a beam go through. And I don't think I can take the inverter because I need a red beam. And I can't really... Actually, wait. Actually, I had a thought. What if I select the blue emitter with the inverter? What? Can I get the red beam for the accumulator then? Discharge. Connect to the inverter that now has a red one. Yes. Alright. So now what? There's still a problem. I can't really... Or can I? Yeah. This is hard. How do I do this? Ooh. I'm a bit tired too. How do I do this now? I can't really use the inverter to connect the red recipient. No, it won't work because I can't get to the other side then. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but there would be a way, but how do I make it so? There's no way I can do it. There's no way I can do it. Not like that. I really don't think I can do it like that. What I am thinking is that the accumulator should have a blue energy in it. Blue, that would be a blue emitter. Whatever you want to call it. Then I will... Oh, it won't work. It won't work. It will not work. What I'm thinking about is this. Break the connections on the inverter. Take the accumulator. Discharge it. Take the blue one. Take the blue beam for the accumulator. Alright. And now, the way I was thinking it, but it won't work. I can already tell it won't work. Because I will be stuck on here, on this side. So, I aim the accumulator on the inverter. Now there's a red on it. But I'm on the... yeah, I will be on the wrong side. I will be on the wrong side. Keep connections on the inverter. Connect the blue emitter and the red recipient. And this happens. Yeah. That doesn't work. Can I do anything to the fan itself? No. It's screwed shut. Yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem here. That is the problem here. Yeah, it doesn't work. This doesn't work because I will be stuck on the other side and I can't get through. The idea itself is actually good, but the fan makes it so that it doesn't work. I'm pretty sure I will use the accumulator on the pressure plate. At least I'm pretty sure of it. I'm pretty sure. Is there a way to do this? I don't know. Maybe... what would happen if I actually switch the places? Let's take the accumulator on the other side. I don't think it will work. I really don't think it will work. Because the problem is this. It won't work. Because now, how do I connect the red recipient? How? Yeah, I don't think this works either. This can't work. It has to be a self-sustain. It has to be a self-sustain, but how do I make the inverter be self-sustained? That is the problem. I actually now have a... It won't work because it needs to be pushed way over here. I was thinking that I put one of them in front of the fan, but that won't work either. It will not work. Or will it? No, it won't work. Because then I wouldn't have anything for the pressure plate on this side. So it won't work. It will not work. I can test it though. let's test it. Switch the places. Keep the blue energy on the accumulator. I don't know what to call it anymore. Actually, it won't work because how do I connect the red recipient? Again. This sucks. This actually sucks. How do I do this? Wait a minute. What is the time? It's fast. It's fast. It's fast. So no, it won't work. This is not going to work. I'm going to test it, but it won't work. I know it won't work. It won't work anyway. Damn it! This really sucks. How do I make it so that it's self-sufficient? And I'm on the other side. How do I make it so? Because this doesn't work either. This might be on the right path, but... I just had... but no. No, it won't work. It will not work. Because this field has to be open for that to work. I was thinking that I move that very tightly here, but it won't work. It will not work. And this won't work either, there's bars on the way. Yeah, how do I make that self-sufficient? Because it does need the blue emitter. It does need the blue emitter to work. So how? And I can't go to the other side at all. I don't even know which one has to be on which side. I presume the accumulator has to be on this side because it doesn't work otherwise. It doesn't work. The accumulator has to be discharged anyway, so because it doesn't change. Once it gets a energy on it, it won't change at all unless you manually discharge it. At least that's what I'm thinking, at least. So again, how will I do it with the inverter? It will not work. I know it won't work. What if I now actually did this? That's actually wrong. What was I thinking actually? Like this. Now, what if I use the inverter on the blue emitter and connect it to the accumulator? What will happen? This happens. Just as I thought. Just as I thought. Yeah, it won't work. It will not work. Wait a minute. No, it didn't work either. God damn it. I'm having ideas, but none of them work. There has to be a way. There has to be a way to do this. But I don't know how. How do I do this? What if I don't know if this is going to work or not? Most likely not. Yeah, this is not going to work. I can already tell it won't work. One way would be to block the beams, but block the beams? Is it possible to block the beam somehow? Is it at all possible? Is it at all possible to block the beam? It takes too long to run to the other side. Yeah, that's not actually a bad idea, blocking the beam. But the question is, how do I block the beam from the other side? I can't, because the only thing I can connect is whatever is on the opposite side. What I can view through the window. block it like this, but this won't work. Yeah, it won't work. It takes too long to run and that loads up too fast. Oh! Wait a minute. Wait. Maybe... No, it won't work. It won't work. I can already tell. Yeah, because that one will get also pushed. Doesn't get cut. It doesn't get cut so fast. Yeah, that isn't actually a bad idea in itself, but it doesn't work. Again, it doesn't work. Almost made it there. I don't know. I actually don't know. Do I have to take a hint? Lateral inhibition. I forget what inhibition means. Is there a way to do all this? Damn that fan! It ruins everything. It actually ruins everything. That fan. Yeah, and it's this big. I might actually have to take a hint. I really don't want to. This is not going to work either, because the same problem will appear right here. It's not going to work. Because I don't even have a blue beam active right now. Yeah, it won't work. Damn it! Yeah, this is actually hard. This is a hard puzzle. How do I do this? How would I do this? I don't even know which one do I need for the accumulator. Do I need the blue beam or the red beam? I think it's the blue beam because otherwise the inverter is useless. The beam goes backwards here. Yeah, I think the inverter has to be on the entrance side. Because it otherwise doesn't work. Now the accumulator has a red one. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And I can't take it or throw it through. Same thing. Same thing. This is a puzzle. Ooh. One of the few puzzles that I'm now stuck on. How long have I been here? At least 20 minutes, I think. Damn it! This sucks! Push it. That would be great if I could push this. But I can't. This isn't the solution anyway, and it gets pushed. It actually gets pushed. So no, that doesn't work either. I don't know. I really don't know. You think this would be the answer, but this pressure plate messes things up. Yeah, I am actually screwed here. I have absolutely no idea. I have to take a hint. At this rate, at least. Because I don't know. I don't know. I really have no idea. And now it's empty because there's no beam at all going. And if I now do this, yeah, this happens. Nothing at all. This won't work either. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the accumulator has to be on this side. It can't be anywhere else. At least I don't think it can. But the problem is so multitude. Yeah, I don't know. I am so tired and frustrated right now. I am presuming that the inverter and the accumulator has to be like this, because otherwise it won't work. Because how would the inverter get the beam? How would the red beam be used here? How would you use it here? The only way you can use it. Lateral inhibition. Lateral inhibition. Again, it won't work. Oh, but it won't work. God damn it, it won't work. Because I have to discharge this manually. And even if I now do this, this happens. Yeah, this is a problem. Damn it, I actually might need a hint here. Because I am stumped. I am really stumped. And in the worst case scenario, I will have to consult a walkthrough. Which I really don't want to do. Because that's shameful. At the same time, it has to be understandable that if you are really stuck and you can't do anything, then that's it. I actually had an idea. I actually have an idea, and it might work. It might work. Maybe. I am unsure. What if... Let's break the connections. Both. Let's take the blue beam here. What if I do this? Put the accumulator right in the middle of the fan area. Now what happens is that it can't... The red beam cannot be connected at all with the inverter. If I now do this. That's right. It's a clash. But now, I'm a lot closer to here than I was before. I could have actually been even closer. Yeah! Maybe now. Maybe now. I just need a running start. Made it! Made it! Oh wow! I made it! Puzzle solved! God damn it! That was actually hard. I didn't think that I would need to run as fast as I could before. Before that activated. Wow. That sucked. It was a good puzzle though, but it sucked. Alright. Alright. That was actually the last puzzle I needed for the portal. But there are 2 main puzzles left. And a lab. I need to find a lab. Number 7 is right here. Let's do all the puzzles. Rainbow. You have got to be kidding me! Blue and red emitter, 2 green recipients, 2 blue recipients, and 1 red. Great! Oh, just great! Great! This is going to be so great! Actually, this might be easy. Let's see. 2 RGB connectors and 1 accumulator. What if I take the red beam for the accumulator, then connect the accumulator here. Let's make it the innermost beam. There we go. Now, as for these RGB connectors, the green ones are pretty easy. Connect the blue and red emitter to the green recipients and make it the outermost. Okay. And now, the second RGB connector. Connect this other RGB connector and the accumulator. And there you go. I have a blue beam and I'm in the middle. Connect the recipients. And there we go. It was easy actually. I thought it was more complicated.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
So it's like a data stream or activation key, whatever they are. They're carrying something. Alright, number 8 is here. And I'm pretty sure I've missed a terminal somewhere. What is there? Oh, the lab! Okay. The lab's over here. What is this? That's the DNA. That's the DNA structure right there. Wait, what is that? Can't get there. Odd. But what? Byron?
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
A nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
And you think that we've discovered here could change things? Why did you fail? I already know Byron believes that what we discovered here will change things. I'm pretty sure of that. So I want to actually ask this. Why did you fail?
Because for some reason, people find it easier to cling to cynicism and self-hate than to actually have hope. Because believing the worst about ourselves, calling ourselves sinners and fools, somehow still seems wise.
Okay, and you think what we discovered here could change things?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected, an anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this, the puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so. I really hope so, because if we're wrong, we're dooming everyone.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic.
At least you acknowledge.
Now, let's
that
see
you
what else
can
we
be
can
wrong.
find here.
At least you actually acknowledge that you might be wrong. And yeah, this looks like a living quarter. Chess pieces. Well, the black side has won this one. Honestly. Actually, I don't know. It would depend on whose turn. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Whose turn is it? It doesn't matter. Even if it's black's turn. Yeah. White one has lost. Either way. What is that? That's new. And here, an environment control. Or, no, not environment control, or inhabitation. Inhabitation used to observe and hold some animals. This is new. Group call.
Melville, eyes on 1K stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Of course, sound advice. Advice, but what is it?
I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
How does it work?
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
We should try it, study it, disable it. No. Definitely not disable it. And trying it is risky, because we don't know if it is actually that, or if it does what is theorized. Also, why is Alcatraz and Yakut not on a call? We should study it.
I agree. The data on that device could prove invaluable. Besides, you may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
And a private message too. Private. Melampus the Somnodrome. Melampus number 8. Okay, this is one of the first ones then. To all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream I had a long time ago when I was a different person, and it has long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least of one part of its systems, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. Wait, Melampus is actually one of us? Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is that I am simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer at the end of the day. Everything is transient, even itself. I've learned to let go. Please do not respond. I value my privacy. Oh. Well, he's given up then. Completely given up. And the research is of course the Somnodrome. Melampus, one of the Lupio first companions, dreamed up the Somnodrome back in the day. It was supposed to help us visualize the black box that is our own internal algorithms, and so provide some kind of moral or spiritual insight. It never properly worked, of course. Apparently the founder took an interest and experimented further with the technology, correcting some of the mistakes Melampus made. Still a load of tosh if you ask me, but maybe she made it work. Who knows? Who knows? But that's new technology. That is new technology. And there's a terminal here. One text file. Somnodrome prototype notes by Athena. Yeah, Athena most likely did it then. Melampus believed that the answers we're looking for, the correct way for the individual to exist ethically in society and the world, are within us. Our failure, to him, was not failing to create a better system, but failing to truthfully reflect what already exists within our minds. A failure of connection between the high and the low, the inner and the outer. On most days that seems wrong to me, but sometimes when I think of where New Jerusalem is headed, I wonder if the Somnodrome doesn't hold an answer after all. I took some time to build a prototype according to original blueprints, but there's a lot Melampus didn't account for. Still, I'm almost certain I could apply some of my own knowledge and make it work. The question is, should I? Yeah, that's the main question. This is a new technology, an untested technology, it seems. This is a big lag, by the way. Wait, what? That's it! Is this what the particle clouds are doing? Copying data and delivering it. Is that what they're doing? 3 text files and 1 system file, which will probably open the third area. Archived message from Tekla to Athena. Beloved founder, wherever you have gone, I continue to have faith in something, 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 something. You are our mother, our creator, the chosen of the progenitor. I am certain that this is a test, a trial like the ones you faced in simulation, and we will learn from your example and keep the faith. Praise your name, Tekla 862. They actually send this message to Athena. Progress notes from by Athena. Trials 1310 to 1392. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. What anomaly is that? Trials 1393 to 1551. Oh wow. There is no error in trial 108. The error is in a misunderstanding. Wait. Trial 108? Or was it that one? I think I read it. I did read it, I think. Trials 1552 to 1701. Something. We need to start over. Are you kidding me? After so many trials, you want to start over? Next, by Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close. Miranda. Again, who's Miranda? Uh-oh, overload.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you okay? You overloaded again.
I'm fine. I saw Athena again.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
How well did you know her? I am not going to ask that. Byron is one of the originals. Or the first ones, I mean. Tell me more about her.
I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
So why isn't she remembered that way?
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
Because she believed she had to do this alone? Or was she not sure what would happen? And she wanted to believe that us, you, me, everyone in this expedition were meant to continue her work when the time came. And that time is now. Maybe. She did what she thought she had to.
She did. She must have. I just don't understand. But if all this is a test, maybe there's an answer waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Or at least I'm hoping for. Wait, you... Oh, this was open. Oh, this is open now. Okay then. This was a big lab. I have to stop soon. Maybe I'll try to do the last puzzle. There's still at least one terminal to look at. Number 8 is over there. Are there any... There's a terminal over there. Let's do number 8 then. Oh. Oh! Hey! An echo. A memory.
Is it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
That's sad. And I have heard it many times, but if there were never any inventions, the world would pretty much stop. It could very well stop. There would be nothing. There would be nothing to do here. We couldn't be doing anything, really. Oh, number 8 is there. Maybe I go through here. Oh! Alcatraz, what do you have to say?
What can I do for you, 1K?
Do you think finding a functional stomnotron would be interesting?
Sure. I think there's plenty inside each of us to explore, and it might give us a new perspective. Will it really answer all the big questions?
No.
I don't know, but it might help.
I don't think so. I do agree that it might help, but with the big questions? No. That would be too easy. Way too easy. Hey, what is that? Oh, never mind. This is number 7. It's really possible that I am, by the way, missing things here. But on the other hand, wait, what is that? Oh, 2 snowmen. Who made these? Athena and Miranda? Where did they get the scarves? Huh. I'm actually surprised to see snowmen here. Here we go, and I see a coot over there. And there's the terminal. There are 2 terminals.
Hey, 1K. How can I help you?
What do you think about this Summertron business?
I'd never heard of it before, but it sounds fascinating. I mean, imagine exploring a place inside yourself that you didn't even know existed. Might really give you a new perspective. Or it might be really stupid, but it's probably cool.
So everyone agrees it might give us a new perspective, at least. There are some people in New Jerusalem who want me to participate in a political maneuvering. Alright, I'll say it.
I don't get involved with that. I think we should discuss everything openly and then vote, not play games behind each other's backs.
Well, I already gave my name on it, but yeah, I agree. It should be democratic. You think the founder might still be here?
I don't know. It all looks pretty abandoned to me. But maybe it is all a test.
You think the founder was right that we have to add our own meaning to the world?
I don't know. Sometimes I'd like to believe that everything happens for a reason, that there's some external force that gives us purpose and meaning. But then I think about all the horrible things that happen to people, and I can't accept that those things were meant to happen, that they couldn't have been avoided. So in that sense, I agree. We should find our own meaning. But to be completely honest, I find it hard to just impose meaning on the world. I'm not as driven as someone like Byron. I feel more moved by Miranda's recordings than by my own ideas.
Perhaps adding meaning to the world is something we do together. Perhaps meaning is found in other people. Perhaps we need to think about what your own passions are. Perhaps the cosmos does have a meaning, we just don't understand it yet. I like the first two. Perhaps adding meaning to the world is something we do together. Yeah, but we have to agree on it. We all have to agree on that meaning. And that's not going to be easy. It isn't easy right now either. People disagree on many things. And this is no different. Perhaps meaning is found in other people. Well, if you actually think Miranda's recordings are mind-blowing to you, and you actually want to hear more of them, then perhaps the meaning can be found in other people. If you agree on someone, then so be it. But the thing about finding meaning in other people means that you don't have any meaning yourself. You don't know if you have any meaning. That you just how do I say it? Imitate others. Or not really imitate, but believe what they believe. Believe what others believe. Instead of believing things you yourself might think. But yeah, maybe we can learn at least, so perhaps adding meaning to the world is something we do together.
I like that. Some of us lead, some of us follow, but we all do it together.
Yeah. If you look at it that way, then yes. Yes, that would be great. Some lead, some follow, but it's all done together. Yeah, if you look at it that way, then yes. Yes, that would be great. Let's look at this terminal. 2 text files and 1 sound file. Vox Pop number 9 by unknown. From an interview with a protester outside the Institute of Applied Nomadics. Question: why did you join this protest? Answer: artificial intelligence is inherently dangerous to this planet's ecosystem. Defending that ecosystem is our responsibility. That is actually something that's going on right now. That debate. Well, not right now, but these days. Question. In which way is artificial intelligence dangerous? Answer. I'm not some paranoid idiot imagining Skynet taking over the world, alright? That's science fiction. But what we're talking about here is an artificial intelligence without any of the attachment we have to the natural world. It is not capable of distinguishing between, say, an ore and a tree. Everything's just resources to it. People like Sarabai or Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy, but they all embrace the same extractivist ethos that has brought us to the brink of disaster. Their intelligent being would try to optimize the world in its image, and in so doing consume it. Question when something. Oh, completely corrupted question and answer. Question, but so far they're saying it's all theoretical. Answer, the atom bomb was theoretical at first too. Once something is there, someone's going to use it. True, at least in some cases. Comments, Miranda. Why couldn't they imagine that we might care about the world? Athena, I don't know. Maybe because they were too used to no one else caring. Because it was an unknown. It's an unknown. We don't know how smart the artificial intelligence is. How much is it learning? How much does it understand? How much can it deduce? How much can it deduce things? Well, it is. We are making it learn. That's for sure. The question is, are we making it learn the right way or the wrong way? Hypatia's Journal number 5 by Hypatia. From Hypatia's Journals Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 200. Construction on our new home is coming along nicely. We finished 2 new buildings last week, and this week we started on our new lodgings. Athena and Cornelius have plans to erect a tower in the middle of a settlement which will serve as our administrative center and main heliport. But right now, that's still a long way off. Decades at the least. It's hard to imagine that one day we'll be able to erect structures like that there will be enough of us to need that much space. But then I look at the dam and I remind myself, our ancestors built that with their short lifespans and short, soft flesh and bone bodies. And then I think that there's really no limit to what we can achieve, given enough time, patience, and the capacity to dream. Yeah, if a dam is actually impressive to you, then how about building a pyramid in ancient Egypt? Can you imagine doing that? With only the things you could find at the time. How many people died building a giant pyramid? How many people died building that dam? Sound file. Trevor, huh?
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
That was so weird. Given the name John Carpenter, and then at the start say that this is a story about a carpenter that saved humanity. You don't start like that and then say John Carpenter the movie maker. Ugh. That sounded so wrong. So weird. And I don't know if what he said is true concerning John Carpenter. Well, I haven't really watched the Halloween movies that well. At least I don't remember watching them. I watched the trailers. At least. But anyway, well, when it comes to genius people, yeah, I can agree. People may not appreciate them right away, but only after the fact. I mean, some things can be way ahead of their times, and so people don't understand it, and they don't know what to think about it. And then most of the time in those cases, people dismiss them, deny them, make such criticisms that they don't really understand. That can happen and has happened. If you think about inventors, oh man, how many inventors were considered crazy? How many inventors were accepted right away? How many inventions were accepted right away, I mean? How many inventions were denied? Or downright dismissed? I'm going to give one perfect example. When do you think people finally started to accept that the world was round and the sun was in the center, and we were moving around the sun? The Earth was not the center of our galaxy. Not galaxy. I forget the word. Yeah. When do you think people finally accepted that fact? And how long were people actually claiming that before it was actually accepted? How long? Well, I don't know really, but if you think about civilizations like the ancient Greece, which was one of the pinnacle times of humanity, I would say, despite how different it was compared to the modern ages. People were happy, people were learning, people lived in peace. And people of the ancient Greece were talking about philosophy at the time, learning things. People, there were so many things we can be thankful to the ancient Greece, the people of the ancient Greece, and Chinese, of course. But I'm talking about ancient Greece because, at least, well, I'm not actually sure, but I'm actually basing this on a cartoon series, which actually is based on the facts in turn. Because as I said, for the longest time, people were claiming that the Earth was not the center. Earth was revolving around the sun, which in turn was in the center. And people were claiming that the Earth was round, not flat. Oh. Can you imagine ancient Greece actually claiming that? That some of the people in ancient Greece, claiming that the Earth was round. Can you imagine that? But nobody believed them. Nobody understood them. Everyone dismissed that claim because they couldn't imagine. They couldn't imagine. They didn't know any better because they didn't have the technology to measure the Earth like we do nowadays. Actually, can you actually imagine? Do you actually? I'm actually rambling now, but I want to say this. Did you know that in ancient times there was a way to measure Earth? Measure the axis. Measure the axis. Or however you want to say it. I actually don't know how is it called in English. I call it the axis, but it's not that. Axis is the line that the Earth revolves, turns, that the Earth turns around it. It's not that. What was I about to say? Yeah, the Earth was actually measured. How many kilometers, well, it wasn't actual kilometers at the time, how many kilometers long is the Earth? Yeah, that was measured. That was measured in ancient times. It wasn't accurate, but it was measured. It was several thousand kilometers wrong. But still, that was pretty close actually. And how was it measured? With a stick. With a small stick. Yeah, a small stick. How do you measure the Earth with that? You travel. You make sure the sun is right on top of you, make a marking, and make sure to take the time. What time of day is it? Right on that spot, and then you travel to another place. About I don't know how far, but in that other place, you again take the measurement. Actually, you can't take the measurement really. You can't take the measurement with that. You have to ask someone else to take that measurement. And then when you travel there and you get the information from that other person, you can pretty much measure it. And again, people assume that the Earth was actually round, not flat. What was the measurement they used? Stadium. I think it was they used stadium as a measurement. Yeah, they used stadium as a measurement tool. The length of a stadium as a measurement, as a base for the measurement to measure the Earth. I didn't explain that properly, but yeah. Oh, Myron, you have something to say?
Hey, 1K.
Do you think the answers we seek exist within ourselves?
Look, self-reflection is important, but only thinking about yourself, your inner identity, becomes narcissistic. You exist, whether you like it or not, in a dialectical relationship with the world. Identity has no meaning without society, and society has no meaning without the individual. It's in that tension that we really come into being.
True. That is true. Society is nothing without individuals. Alright. Alright, let's do this number 8 puzzle, and then I'll stop. If I can solve it. Remember. What a title! Remember. Remember that we once lived. Remember us. Remember that we once lived. Yeah, that's a quote, by the way. Don't ask me who said it. Certain fans actually know it. Okay, a purple field, a normal connector. There's an accumulator on the other side of the purple field. There's a red emitter. There's another purple field. Oh, there's also a pressure plate and a fan. A diagonal fan. Okay, how do I can't use the accumulator because I can't take it out. Strange. Wait a minute. I think the red... Wait a minute. This is strange. This can't be right. Use the normal connector. Give a red beam to the accumulator. Okay. Move the accumulator near this second purple field. There we go. There has to be a meaning with these, though. I don't know. Maybe there's a box somewhere. Take the normal connector. Connect the accumulator. And the red recipient. And there we go. Who filled this out? Yeah, there's a box here. I knew it. I knew it. There's my goal. And there's a very strange placement for the red recipient. How am I supposed to do that? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I need an accumulator and the box. Well, it's easy. It's really easy. Except, there's a problem here, I'm guessing. Or is there? I don't think so. There's a red recipient on the other side of the blue field, and a pressure plate. Clever. Clever. Oh, but I need something here. Oh. Okay. Okay, clever. However, first things first, I need to get the accumulator out of the other side. And I have just a way to do it. Have the box fly to the other side. The other fans. There we go. And then put the box on the other fan. And then put the accumulator on the box. And let it fly. There we go. Easy. Now then, there is another problem here. But I think... Actually, there's something odd about this though. I think there's something odd about this. Do I even actually need... Okay, first off, let's connect the accumulator with a normal connector. Okay, and then put the box on the pressure plate that turns the wall around, and then take the normal connector, keep the connections, actually I don't need to keep the connections necessarily, or do I? Actually I might. I actually might. Oh no, I don't actually need that. Take the accumulator, connect it to this red recipient to remove the blue field, then with the normal connector, go all the way back to the entrance, connect the red emitter and the red recipient that's on the revolving wall. Not really revolving, on a turning wall. And there. And now I can take the accumulator to the other side. I really don't think I needed to do that. I really don't think. Actually, yeah, I needed to. Because there was no other way to get the accumulator on the other side. Alright, now I can take this. It will just turn the blue field back on, but I don't need it anymore. Then I put the box on this, next to the fence here. Then connect the accumulator here. And there, puzzle solved. Oh, the field is down. Okay. Nice. And that's all the puzzles. I have done all the lost puzzles and all the main puzzles. Of course, I haven't done the gold puzzle yet. But I don't think I can do any of them. Yet, at least. Oh, but I still have to get the stars. I can't get the Sphinx star before I go to the gate. Oh, Melville.
Yes?
In my vision, Athena mentioned a singularity.
Yes. She could be talking about a gravitational singularity. Like the point within a black hole where density becomes infinite and space-time breaks down. But the term has other applications too.
Fascinating. They must have been doing some incredibly advanced experiments.
You're right. It is fascinating. You know, our ancestors went to incredible lengths to try and understand reality. They built super colliders and sent telescopes into space to find traces of the Big Bang. I guess the founder was walking in their footsteps.
I wouldn't say that really, but she was walking some kind of footsteps. Or maybe she was inventing her own footsteps. Alright then, there's still, by the way, one terminal left, and that's over here. There's another terminal too. Huh. Oh, it's way over there. Only one soundfile, Le Fracile.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
That is true. If you don't count for the animals, which are pretty much part of nature. Actually, if you think about humans as animals, then yeah, we are also part of the nature. We are actually part of the nature no matter what. But if you think about nature as in the weather, the trees, the grass, all that, not the animals, then yeah, nature is very cruel. Nature is very cruel, and it doesn't distinguish friend from foe. There is no such thing with nature. It doesn't think. Nature doesn't think. Nature has no order. And that's why it's chaotic. Oh, that's where the second star is. I was wondering where the Prometheus statue was. Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. I know where the sprite is. At least I think I do. Yeah. It is actually... Where was it though? Was it number 2? I don't think so. Where was it? There was some kind of structure. There, I see it. I see it. Here. What is it doing? Oh no, don't go over there! It's going the wrong way, it's going to the deep end. Where the heck are you going? You're going the wrong way. I wonder if there's some other secrets here. Maybe a hologram? It's going to that small island. I have to go around. I knew it. I have to go around. No way I can follow it. I hope it doesn't reset. If it does reset, then I have to risk it. It reset it, didn't it? No, it's still there. Still there. There we go.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
That was surprising. I would have thought Prometheus was the one to claim about utopia and such. Wait. I saw purple light illumination here. Not sure what that is. It's a classical music though. Not sure if it's familiar to me. I don't remember. I don't know about classical music anyway, so I don't know who made this music. If it is a famous one, I don't know. Nice. There, you see that purple glow? That's why it made me go here. It's so weird. I had to explore the previous sections of this game properly, because I think I missed a lot of these secrets. But anyway, I'm going to stop here. Next up is the Sphinx's Star, and then the structure. I'm gonna make this game save here. There we go. Alright, this is good. Oh! I hope my recording came out fine here. I really do. Because If not, then this is another 2.5 hours, if not pretty much 3 hours of wasted recording on my voice. Anyway, oof. Oh man, that one puzzle really stumped me for a long time. I am not even sure if that was actually the correct one. Because usually in these puzzles you don't need to run. You don't really need to run. Well, actually that's not really true. I do remember in the first game you did need to hurry up. I don't remember if I had to do that in this game. I don't remember. Also, I should actually point out that you may have noticed that I haven't uploaded these videos as often as before. There's a reason for that, and well, this reason was partially because of the last episode. I was struggling with the settings, and probably will still do if this didn't work out either. I'm having a headache. Ugh. Anyway, I progressed quite well, so there is that at least. Also, one other thing. Go to the main menu. One other thing here is these three here. Take your brain for a ride through the laser grid and explore the philosophy of love, death, and resurrection with Hypatia and Sarabai. The classic laser mechanics of the series are pushed to the limit in unexpected ways, testing your ability to think differently. So this is a separate set of things. Isle of Orpheus Ascendant, Isle of the Blessed. Embark on a puzzle-driven adventure set on a stunning Caribbean island. Wait, what? Solve an array of fresh, medium difficulty puzzles culminating in hexahedra. Are these going to open when I complete the main game? Because I don't think none of these are actually DLC. I don't think these are DLC. There is a DLC to this game, but there's only one. I don't remember the name, but I think it was called Road to something. Road to something. Just like Road to Gehenna. Into the Abyss. Return to one of the most dramatic moments from the TALOS Principle 2 while being challenged with extremely difficult puzzles. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to record these if these actually open after the main game. I might. Maybe not. I don't know. But this game is long. I have already said that plenty of times. This game is long. How long have I been playing? 20 hours and 30 minutes. 20 much. 20 hours and 28 minutes. And I'm not even halfway. I am not even halfway. Ugh. And I still have to do the gold puzzles separately. So I have to go to the previous sections. In all the previous sections of the game. Just to do the gold puzzle. Ugh. But yeah, that's all for this episode. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and check out my previous Let's Play videos if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye!